guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have the Mark of the Wicked by Georgia Bowers. Now this Bowers, I'm not sure how I pronounce that. But this is the August Unplugged book that was in the young adult subscription box, and this is their cover that they decided to make, which was lovely and different. Also, they even gave us the actual original cover for what it actually supposed to look like. So this is what the cover is supposed to look like, and this is Unplugged's edition. That's so pretty. I like it, from this deep red to this kind of green night owl. I love it. So we take the cover off. This is a black hardback with a kind of like white spine. Inside it we do have a book plate and an author letter which came in the book. Magic always leaves its mark. All her life, Matilda has been told one thing about her magic: you only use it when necessary. But Matilda isn't interested in being a good witch. She wants revenge and popularity, and to live her life free of consequences. Free of the scars that dark magic leaves on her face as a reminder of her misdeeds. So every time she hurts someone else, she gets these marks on her face, and then she has to cover them up because pretty much they would be there forever. When a spell goes awry and the new boy at school catches her in the act, Matilda thinks her secret might be out. But far from being afraid, Oliver already knows about her magic and he wants to learn more. As Oliver and Matilda grow closer, bizarre things begin to happen. Animals show up with their throats slashed and odd markings carved into their bodies. Markings carved into a young girl dies mysteriously and everyone blames Matilda. But she isn't responsible, at least not that she can remember. As her magic begins to spin out of control, Matilda must decide for herself what makes a good witch and discover the truth before anyone else turns up dead. So that was the synopsis, and I guess I was just reading that. So let's go through the little tabs. Page 21. What is here I cannot see? What is here I can feel? Take this name and triple my pain so others may not know. I was like many witchy bits I have basically marked off because I want to read them. Whee! With each knot tied to my fingers, with every fruit, with each fruit that I burn their memories clear of that night, so they should forget. That's literally just hearing those, or just hearing me chimed. I can't get the specific ones. Then each chapter they go through saying how many days are left to Halloween and the witching hour. A rabbit's young are born with their eyes wide open, making the creatures representative of gifts a second sight. To see a rabbit in a dream is sure warning that something wicked is on its way to your door. A lizard is a master of trickery and camouflage, deceiving those who look upon them. A lizard that's coming to you in your dreams is a caution that someone close to you is your enemy. Interesting. Ooh. And then we have, at the stroke of the witching hour on the first day of November, the veil of death floats away on the autumn winds, and we may converse with our long dead shadows. The spirits are free to visit as they did in breath, and we embrace them as they are family. And then we ask of them on this day to share this guidance and protection, for they know of our struggle and our enemies. As the night bathes us with our hour of protection, this is when we call them, this is when we seek them, this is when we ask them. My power will never snuff out like flame. I am the wind that blows the flame. I am the here for my daughters and my daughter's daughter. And then we have a little spell. Sisters of my sisters, mothers of mothers, I call to this Halloween witching hour. Share with me your love and power so I can punish one who has disrespected our ways and our magic. Lend me yours in the absence of my own, which he tore from me. Hear me, family, as I show you my face, so we may pledge your power and I may put the balance right. I offer you my truth. See me, sisters, see my pain that I can draw from yours. And it continues on that. That just gives me shivers. Literally just reading the book. I could not believe the way I was giving it. I did not expect this book to literally rooting for the main character, because normally like a book you wouldn't normally remain for the main character be. Matilda is a vengeful and a brat that happens to have magical powers, and she needs a lesson in curbing her reckless behaviour badly. So like all witches, magic comes with rules, otherwise you pay the price. No personal gain, right? Well, Matilda doesn't give a damn about the rules because she determines to get revenge on those who had wronged her because she found a work around it comes to that whole magic for personal gain thing until it stops working. When Matilda and her new friend Oliver starts to get in over their heads, Matilda must face the magic to speak before her magic racks up a body count. I'm always impressed with authors that can write characters that can get under my skin to the point that I want to come through the butch and throw the book at them in order to see if they get out of their ways. And that's exactly what happens here with Matilda. That being said, I'm a sucker for literally this grey characters, so I felt drawn to Matilda's character and enjoyed her throughout the whole book. While I don't agree with all the decisions that she made, I think it's much more than a relatable character, especially as a teenager. I really enjoyed the witchcraft of this story. The witches felt more normalised versus the pomp and circumstance that you see surround a lot of stories where witches are involved. The author did a fantastic job of really digging into details to make it an immersive and atmospheric read. I highly recommend this spooky season since this is an event transpire around that time. Overall, this was a fantastic horror/mystery debut from the author with no shortage of magic and spookiness. This was just an absolutely lovely book, and I cannot wait to see what other books this author brings out, as it just gave me this, like, the first chapter, she was plainly trying to get the queen bee, because her grandma will go to the bees and tell them secrets. She will tell them everything, and she was like, I wonder if they will tell me anything. But then she was like, she's after the queen bee, and she swallowed the queen bee, so it's still alive in her stomach, because she wanted to make a spell, pretty much. I was like, oh my gosh, this woman is literally that. So after reading the first chapter, I did leave it for a couple of days and then got back to it again because I was like, oh crap, I totally forgot about reading the book. So there were shocking deaths that I honestly did not see coming, leading to literally the climax of Halloween. Each chapter would tell you, like, a few chapters were like 13 days till Halloween, blah blah blah, and I was like, ooh, what's going to happen on Halloween? The witching hour. This was just a brilliant book. And again, like I said, I cannot wait to see what this author brings out, to see if she's going to bring anything out. I'm looking forward to these books. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.